Welcome to Food Chow. If you are a restaurant or a hospitality business owner and want to take your business online, we have developed a very powerful technology and marketing solutions to help you. Our focus is to help hospitality business across the world. It is a 100% free system which you can easily sign up. You simply have to go to foodchow.com, click on add your restaurant, fill up all the necessary details and click on continue. Once you have filled up the details, you will get a one-time password on your phone. Simply enter that and click on verify OTP. Upon entering your OTP, set up your password on this screen. So once you have verified your email, you will see this welcome screen. So click on let's go. Now it's important when you receive orders online, you don't miss a single order. So we have made it compulsory for download the mobile app either on Android or iPhone. So download this app and this screen will go away only after you have downloaded the app. You will be able to download the link by clicking on this icon of App Store and Android Store. So now I will show you how can you set up your restaurant step by step. To start with, simply upload your logo first. Click on restaurant logo. You need to have a size of 4 by 250. Click on add new restaurant logo on the top right. We will accept GIF, PNG, JPEG or JPEG. Click to upload. Now make sure your file is not over 3 MB. I am just going to use this as an example. We also allow you to crop the image of your logo and adjust the size. Once you have done that, click on crop. Great. The logo has been set up. Click on save. Now we ask you to put your website name. This way you can use your hyperlink for SEO. So now if you put the website name over here, whenever someone clicks on your logo, the user will be diverted to that website. Now this field is completely optional. You don't need to enter if you don't have a website. But if you are already listed on Food Chow, once you have listed, put your subdomain. So whenever they click on your logo, it will go on your subdomain. Once you have done that, click on next to go on the next step. Over here, you can upload your restaurant image. This image will come on your home page where your restaurant is listed. Now, if you don't have this, you can move ahead because when you enter the cuisines, now if you don't have your restaurant image, don't worry, because whatever the cuisines you will select further ahead, those cuisine image will show on your listing. So now in the next step, you will need to set up your restaurant timing. If you see, the first section is accept order during business hours. Now if you want to accept orders apart from your 9 to 5 working hours, you have to click this yes. But this business owner doesn't want to accept orders after business hours, so they will select no. Now if you want to do pre-order, remember you have to select yes. Now if you want to start taking online orders, you have to select on. Now lot of customers just want to have online presence and have a digital menu. This restaurant owners doesn't want to take any online orders, but want to show their customers their menu. These customers can just turn off the section for online ordering. For us, we will click it on because we want to accept online orders. Over here, you can easily set up your timings. You can put up to 3 slots, which is for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Now if you have only one timing from 10 AM to 11 PM, just do it from the open time 1. And now I have set up the restaurant within few clicks for all 7 days working. Now let's assume you don't operate on Monday. So let me show you how you can close the Monday slot. Great, you are done. Go down and simply click on next. Now if you are providing delivery, you can click yes. If you are not providing delivery, you can select no and it will take you to the next step. But over here I am going to show you how to set up your delivery. So we will click yes over here. So now you can set up deliveries in two ways. One is area wise and one is zone wise. Let me show you the difference. I am going to show you first area wise. As you see, it's selected. Click on add area, put area name. Now area name can be the suburb. So over here you can add a suburb called anything what you want, like which is a local area in your town. I have put a dozen. Now over here you want to have a minimum order. That means unless the customer puts orders worth $20, you don't want to deliver in this area. If you don't and if you don't have a minimum order, you can put just 0. So over here I am going to just put 0. If you want to give free delivery on certain orders, this is a section you can use. Now, so now what I am going to do, I am going to put $50 for minimum delivery, and also I will have to change on top minimum order amount will be $10, because see, if I have that as 0, no one will be able to place order. So this will be a system issue. Put delivery fees. So suppose someone is placing an order less than $50, which is $45. So I want to charge $5 delivery fee, and then you can set up how long will it take to deliver in that area, which is 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You can select that from the drop down. So whenever this order is getting placed, this is the default timing they will. This way you can set up all the areas which you deliver, and when the customer is placing order from the website, they will be able to select the area they are located in. So now let me show you how you can add zones. So click on zone wise, then add zone. Now if you see, there is a map location which is showing. So I will assume that I did not enter my address correctly when I added the restaurant, and I wanted to change it, because this map which you see, it's coming up from the initial restaurant I have added. Now suppose if you have entered the address wrong and the pin is coming as a wrong map. So what you have to do, you have to go on the top left, click on cube which is on the left side, and click on my profile. As you see, this was already the number already which you mentioned, and the order taking number will be the one which you entered during sign up. If you want to change it, you can always go over here, change it and click next. Over here you can select the type of cuisines which you have, which is vegetarian, non-vegetarian, Jain or halal, which we plan to add in future, and the default currency will be set up automatically as per the country you have selected. So you may not be able to change the currency. Then you can select the restaurant cuisines over here from the drop down, select pizza and click next. Now this is where you have to change the address. As you see, there is no apartment number, the pin code is empty, the address line 1 is empty. So you have to enter all this information to make sure the pinpoint in Google comes exactly where it's showing in the zone. Over here you can drag and drop and select your zone. You can zoom in, zoom out and select the pinpoint where your restaurant is located. Great, the address has been added successfully. Now we can go back to the zone and start adding delivery areas. Click on submit. So we are going to go back into the zone wise area. So we are going to go back and select zone wise. You need to click on add zone. Once you click that, the map will load. As you see, it's the exact location which we have pointed out before. So you simply have to select the area which you want to deliver. Tap, tap again, tap again, tap again, and make sure you connect the dots. Once you connect, then only this pop-up will come up. So enter the zone area or zone name. You can put name or you can just put zone 1. Now zone 1 is what? Something which is nearby and you might deliver for free in the nearby area. That's what you can do. And over here you can put minimum order can be maybe $10, because you don't want people to place order for $5 and then it will cost you more if you try to deliver. Similarly, you can put the minimum order for free delivery. You can put $50 over here, and delivery fees can be 0 because it's zone 1 and you don't want to charge over here, and you can put delivery time as 20 minutes. So, you can put delivery fees minimum because you have a minimum order amount and there is a free delivery. So, you can put delivery fees as $10. Zone 1 is saved. Now, the areas further ahead, you can draw another zone to charge more delivery fees, which is from $10 you can charge $20 and you can have a higher amount for free delivery. So, let me draw a zone 2. Click on add zone and great, you have set up the zone 2. So, again name the zone 2 and set up the way you want. You can have a minimum order amount of $75 for far away zone and you can have a minimum order amount for free delivery as $100 and you can have delivery fees as $20 and you can increase the time for 40 minutes. Well, this is the way you can set up your delivery areas and delivery zone. These charges will appear when the customer is placing order from the selected zone. They will need to have location or pinpoint to calculate the delivery charges. Let's move to the next section. The next section is table reservation. Now, this section is specially designed for contactless delivery. That means your customers can walk into your store, sit on a table, scan a QR code from your table, place an order for cash at counter or pay with card. So, let me show you how to do it. Let's assume you are providing table reservation. So, simply click yes, click on setup, add table by clicking on add new table, put table number 1. You can assume that this table has 4 people, click on add. Let me add another table for you, table 2 for 6 person. You can name and add as many tables as you like. Once you have added a table, you can add it or delete and you can print out the QR code which is designed automatically. Over here, you can download the QR code, email QR code to your designer to print on the signages or you can print this QR code. Click on generate, the QR code has been generated successfully. You simply need to print this out and put on your signages. Once you have done that, when they place an order, the customer, you will straight away know that this is from table number 1, 2 or 3. So, simply you just need to deliver these orders on the table. This way you are saving thousands of dollars in taking manual orders and you are giving a great customer service to your potential visitors. Let's move on to the next section. This is slider image. That means if you decide to get a white label app, if you have more than 10 or 20 outlets, this section can be useful for you. You can just click on add new image, upload the image and those image will come on the Android or iPhone app which you have developed with us. So, this is a photo gallery. Whatever the photos which you will upload here will come up on your Food Chow page. So, in this photo gallery, you can upload photos of your restaurant. Over here, you can upload all the food items. Click on next. If you want to show your customers how your restaurant looks like, you can upload images of ambience over here. Click on next. Once you have done this, you can even put photos of your menu over here. Now, you want to see how your web page will look on Food Chow. All these images which you have uploaded, this image will come on your Food Chow page and not on your white label ordering system. So, let me show you how to do that. Click on shop web page on top right. As you see, your unique subdomain is ready, Food Chow Pizza Hut, and all the 3 images which you have added is showing over here. If you have added more images, when you scroll down and if you see over here, it's only 1 image is showing. If you add more image, it will look more beautiful and your customers can have an awesome experience. I might add more later on to improve my web page, but I am showing this to you quickly so that you can start setting up your restaurant very quickly. Now, over here you can select what facilities your restaurant is providing. That is, does it have air conditioning? My restaurant does have it. Does it have a banquet hall? My restaurant has it. Now, when you scroll down, you can select all these facilities which we have given you. Now, by chance, if something which you have, we have not mentioned over here, you can go on the top and click on request new facility, enter the facility you want. That is, you can say that you are providing child care assistant and click on send. So, this request will be received by us and we will add it for you to add to your restaurant. Now, it's time to add choices or preferences. This option is available when there is an item which you want the customer or the user to select, but it does not have any cost associated with it. For example, I want to order a curry, but I want it like a mild. I do not want it too spicy. Or you are giving some options to give 3 options, like choose whether they want it mild, medium or hot. So, let me show you how to set this up. So, click on add new choices. Choices name would be the question which you will ask the customer, which is how spicy do you want. Now, make sure the status is always active. When you click, if you do it deactive, it will not show in the ordering page. So, let me enter mild and add more, medium, add more and hot and add more. Click on save. Now, choices has been added. Now, let me show you how can you associate these choices to an item. Remember, we have already uploaded the item 50 or more. Now, some of the items have size and choices. So, let me show you how you can do and allocate this size and choices to them. So, I will go into items and I will see if I can customize plant based veg burger. So, select that, click on edit. Over here under the price you can see contain sizes. So, I will checkbox that, then I will put veg burger is maybe 50 rupees and that is a small size. Click on plus sign to add the item, 100, medium, plus sign to allocate the size, 150, hot, large, plus sign. Okay. So, once you have done that, you can click on add more customization, so that our item has choices and you have to select the choice name and we want to make sure only one is selected out of all. So, I am not going to give multi selection and I want to make it compulsory. That means the user has to select how spicy they want. Click on update. Now, let me show you how this will look on the user side. Click on shop web page. I am just going to click on plant based veg burger, click on add and as you see it has all the size to select as well as whether they want mild, medium and hot as well as special instruction. So, now we have added mushroom to an item sizes. Now, these mushrooms will not be added to other items. Now, what can you do if you want to add them? Well, remember those mushrooms have price of 5, 10 and 15. Now, suppose you want to allocate the same to a normal item which does not have size. So, you need to create another category and add items. So, let us add another category by clicking on add new ingredients category and give them a category name is no sizes, This is just for an example. Once you have added, go into ingredients name, click on add ingredients, select the category no sizes, put topping name as mushroom and put the rate as 4 rupees. Make it active and add. Now, as you see we have 2 items ingredients with the same name, but the prices are different. So, we will go into item, and this time we will open grilled chicken burger. Click on edit, click on add more customization, click on item contains add-ons, include this category. Yep, no size is 1, and again mushroom, and it's not compulsory. Update. Let's see what's happening on the shop page. Click on grilled chicken burger, and great, your item is over here. Click on one, add item. Great, 13.50. You have set up and allocated a topping to other items as well. So now we have covered most of things how to set up the item. Now over here you can do number of things. You can do a quick edit on the top left. Over here you can change the price very quickly. You know, if you decided to change the price of your items. So here you can do it very quickly. Once you have done, you can go down and click on save changes. Yes. Plus, suppose you want to move the item and give them specific position. So what you have to do, click on the 3 bars next to the checkbox, next to the item name, hold it and drop it down. That's it. This way you can move your items up and down, so it can come in the position you want to the user. Once you have done that, click on save position. If you have a very big menu, you can even filter the menu by selecting the category on the top. You can select pasta. That's about it. And remember, anytime you need help, you can always see the video on the top right. So once you have set up the menu, let me show you how you can apply text by clicking on next. Click on add new text. So over here we will put GST as a text name, and let's put the amount as 5%. Now you have two options. You can include this item on item prices. That means whatever the item price you have put, 500 rupees or 50 rupees, it will deduct the tax automatically. So it will not be applied to the user. And if you want to exclude it, then it will be 50 rupees plus 5% GST. Most of the restaurants I know, they always include the tax within the menu. So let me just do that and click on add. So this way you can set up multiple tax as well. You can click on edit as well if you have done any mistake in setting up the tax. And if you have two taxes in your country, you can add another tax and put the name IGST and put 5%. Click on add. Now remember, if you have selected include tax in all the items, you have to do that for all the taxes. Let's move to the next section. So once you have set up your tax, you have to apply this tax to the items. So over here click on apply tax. So you can select on apply all, and the tax will be applied to all the items. And if some items doesn't have tax, you can deselect it, and those items will not calculate tax when a user places an order. So next is item deals. So if you want to make combo pack, this is where you can do it. Click on yes, click on setup. Click on add new deal. Click on choose. Give a name, buy one pizza get one free. Buy one get one free. You can put any description you like. Click on next. Now over here you can select which item do you want to give for free. Some restaurant doesn't want to give every item for free. They want to have certain type of pizza or burger they are giving for free. So if you want to do that, you can do that over here by selecting the items. And if you want to give it to all your menu, you have to select every categories which you have and the items which you have. Then you can put how much you want to sell this combo pack. So put the amount as 150 rupees. Because you have allocated tax to the items, but you have not allocated tax to this combo deal. So you have to select the tax which apply. So select both. Select if it's restricted, whether you want to allow this offer to all, dine-in, takeaway or home delivery, or certain method of payment. Set it up and click next. And the final step, you just need to click on add deal. Great, your deal is live. You just need to click on active on the right side. Click on next. So now Food Chow also allows you to add multiple menus. For example, you have a different menu for breakfast, different menu for lunch and different menu for dinner. With our system, you can even do that. So how can you do that? Click on additional menu, click on add new menu. So let's name this menu as breakfast. Now we are going to set this time as from morning 7 o'clock to 10 a.m. 7 to 10 a.m. And now let's assume we are providing this on daily basis. So I will select apply to all and next. Now over here you can select which items are available during the breakfast time. You can select as many items as you want and click on save. Now this menu will have a unique link as well. Now you can even print out the QR code for the same menu. So if you are running any promotion for breakfast menu, they can go directly to that link. Now let's move to the next section for order settings. Once you have set up the menu, this is where you can set up the type of orders you want to receive, either for takeaway, dine-in, home delivery, plus you can select what type of payment method do you use. So let me show you one by one. When you click on main menu and in the takeaway section, you can decide if you want to accept takeaway orders or not. Currently it's enabled. If you want to disable it, you just tap on it. Select payment method you want to accept for takeaway, which is cash, card or pay online. So let me select cash and card. Now when I click on pay at takeaway, pay online, if you see it's asking for premium subscription because this is a premium feature. So you need to update your plan. Food Chow is completely free for cash on transaction for restaurant across the world. If you want to accept online orders, we need to integrate with payment gateway in your countries. We have Stripe, PayPal and Flutterwave integrated right now, and if we are not present in your country, feel free to contact us and we can see if we can integrate in your country. Let's close this window, go down, and over here you can decide order approval method, whether it is auto or manual. Some restaurants want to some restaurants wants auto approval. That means whenever a customer places the order, they want to receive the order straight away. They don't want to manually approve it. Whereas some restaurant owners wants the same to be manually approved because the item might run out of the stock. Below that, you can set default time it will take to prepare the food for takeaway. And below that, you can put custom notes which you want your customers to see and enter specific criteria. For example, write down where is your location, or write down what time will you be pick up. Anything which you want will be displayed on the customer side. Below that is a send order email notification. That means whenever somebody places an order, you will receive orders in your email. And below that, it's enable tokenization. That means if I am placing a pickup order in the store, I will get a token number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So whenever the order is ready, they will call my token number, for example 6, and I will know it's my token number, so I can go and pick it up. Now on the right it says reset the token and start with 1. So when you have kept this on a daily basis, it resets the token to 1. But if you don't enable it, it will go in a serial number which is 1, 2, 3 to unlimited. So now let me go up and show you the same settings will be there for everything. So that's it, the order setting has been done. You can click on save and publish. Now everything has been set it up. Now few section is remaining, which is the ordering widget. Now what makes Food Chow unique is you can integrate this ordering widget into any website, so that when you share your website with somebody, it doesn't have a Food Chow name, but it's completely white label on your name. So the instruction is very simple. You just have to create an HTML file name like orderonline.html in your server, copy the paste which is mentioned below, and visit the website and paste it over there. So this is a code, you can copy it or email it to the developer. Once that code is placed, the ordering widget will start showing on your website. Now let's go to the next section called widget settings. So over here you can put set. Now over here you can set up, if you want to put over here, you can decide if you want to have customer mobile number field in the customer ordering page. Some restaurant doesn't want to do this, and some wants to do this. So currently as you see, it's compulsory in this restaurant. Now if you want OT to be compulsory, you have to click on it. Now each and every customer who places order cannot place an order unless their mobile number is verified by an OTP. Then there is an option, if you want the customer email field to be displayed during the checkout page. That means if you want the email address or not. If you want the checkout process to be very quick, you can just avoid this field. Let's go down. Now over here you can put colors which you want according to your branding and your website design. You simply click on the color, select the shade, you can enter your code or select by hydro tool. Click on submit. Let's go ahead. So now I am going to show you some feature which we have in advanced plan. So if you want your custom domain and your custom website, you have to click on plans. So what we recommend initially is you go for yearly plan if you want to save more money, but currently for testing purpose I am going to show you monthly plan. click on upgrade. You to go for the yearly plans because you will have higher savings in this. So, simply click on upgrade. Select card, enter the card number. Once you have purchased, you will see this screen and it will show you your plan. Just tap on OK. So, once you have upgraded to premium plan, you can easily integrate with Stripe, Razorpay. So, over here I have selected payment gateway, and if you see on the drop down there is a Razorpay. Now, simply you just need to enter the publish key and secret key over here, which you will find in the back of the payment gateway, and enter it over here and click on validate integration. Once you have done that, the payment gateway integration will start working. You can do a basic testing by placing an order and see if the money is coming into your payment gateway. So, next section I am going to show you is how you can how you can set up your custom domain. Click on custom domain. So, once you come over here, this is your subdomain, you can't change it. So, now you want to redirect your subdomain into your main domain. So, over here we are going to take one domain as an example. Once you have entered, click on add domain. Well, domain has been added successfully. Now, what you have to do, follow these steps which is mentioned. Step 1 is log into your domain service provider DNS account. Step 2, go to DNS management, under DNS section find CNAME record. If you have any CNAME records listed, delete them. Step 3, click add record and then change the record type as to CNAME. Step 4, when configuring your custom domain, www is not included in the URL. This is because www is a subdomain of your root domain. To use both domains, you have to create two CNAME records, one of your root domain and one of your domain with www. Step 5 will be create your first CNAME record. In the name field, enter www. In the target field, enter your Food Chow subdomain, which is foodchowpizzaHut.foodchow.com, just like the screenshot mentioned over here. In step 6, create your second CNAME record. In the name field, enter only this style, this way, and in the field name enter Food Chow subdomain again. Once this is done, now note, make sure to put Food Chow subdomain in your target field, and for detailed steps you can click here. So, this is what you can do easily, and if you have a web developer or everything, or if you put some time into it, you can easily enter the same details and do it yourself. Well, congratulations for having your own custom domain, and start marketing your restaurant today. Thank you. Now, if you sign up incorrectly, or if you want to so if you given a wrong email address, or you want to change your email address or your password, let me show you how you can do it. Go on top right section into my profile, Over here you have two sections, change email, change password, you can watch reports, and also you can see marketing material over here. To change email, click on change email. And this is where you can enter your old email address and new email address. I am not going to do it right now. You will need your current password to change your email address. Now let me show you how you can watch. Now let me show you how you can check out different reports in Food Chow. Go in my profile, click on reports, and these are the different reports, which is order history, order details, my customers, and payment reports you can see over here. The next one you will be able to get is a marketing material. So click on marketing material over here. So this is different posts which we have created for you, some signages which you can easily download